Okay, ya está compartiendo en YouTube. And it's 8:05, so I think you can go ahead and start. Um, you guys are from the 2206 class, right? I don't think we've ever met. Nunca las he visto en clase, right? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself really
Right.
quick. My name is Andrea, or you can call me Dre, or teacher, whatever suits best. I'm 24 years old. I live in Cochabamba, Bolivia. I grew up in New York, which is where I learned my English, but here in Bolivia, I've been teaching, I've been translating and working different things. So that's how I, keep my English level there. So you guys, Danny, take a moment to introduce yourself, tell us your name, age, and why you're taking this course.
Hi everyone, my name is Danny. I'm 23 years old. I'm a mechanical engineer and I'm applying to a master's programs in Italy. So I need the course to take the exam.
Good, nice. Italy is a really cool country. And also, Corina, I don't think we've met before either. So if you could introduce yourself, please.
Okay. Hi everyone. My name is Corina. I'm from Guatemala. I'm a software engineer and I want to take this course because right now I am studying a master in business administration and I need to get the TOEFL in order to get graduated.
Okay, nice to meet you, Corina. And
Nice to
yeah, it's
meet you.
really cool to, have people from all over the world. Kate, also nice to see you. I don't think we've met either. Let's see. Have we had classes together before? No? So could you introduce yourself really quick? Your name, age, and why you're taking this course. Kate, tu
Your
micrófono.
mic is
Sorry.
Kate,
Okay.
ahora sí, ahí está.
My name is Catherine. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Can you hear me, Miss?
Yes, ahora
Okay.
sí, te escucho bien.
Okay. So my name is Catherine. I'm 27 years old. I'm from Bolivia and I am taking this course because I want to apply to a fellowship in Mexico or US. I'm a doctor, so I want to do a specialty.
Okay, nice. What's your specialty in?
I'm a surgeon.
Oh, cool. Trabajos bien exigentes, very admirable jobs. Nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so could you guys tell me what you saw in your previous class? La parte teórica del speaking, ¿les han explicado qué tipos de pregunta hay o kind of what did you see in your class? Daniel?
Yesterday we saw the different types of question that we could have on the speaking section. We also saw like in more detail the first type, which I remember was the independent type of question. And we also saw some tips to do better in this question.
Did you see like sort of like structures on how to armar sus ideitas para
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna see first the first type of questions, which is kind of like the simplest one. No, the independent questions. That's just a single statement that you have to give your opinion on. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen and Todos bien, ¿no? Okay. So in the actual test, you're going to be given the instruction, or you're going to hear the instruction. You will now be asked to give your opinion about a familiar topic. After you hear the question, you will have 15 seconds to prepare your response and 45 seconds to speak. Okay, so leen la pregunta and you have 15 seconds to structure your answer. Okay, so I'm going to read hey, you guys. So I'm going to read the statement y respondemos. Do you agree or disagree with the following statement? Why or why not? Use details and examples to support your answer. Listening to music while studying is a bad idea because it makes the time spent less effective. So ready, 15 segundos para armar sus respuestas, starting now. Para pensar en qué quisieron decir, cómo quieren responder. Okay. And now, who would like to answer? Alguien que ya tenga su respuesta lista, who wants to share?
I can do it.
Okay, wait. You have 45 seconds, okay? So starting now.
I reckon that listening to music while studying is a bad idea because you need to focus completely in what you're reading or what you're watching in order to study in a good way. For example, when I was on my freshman years at university, I used to listen to music all the time and I did very bad. I had the lowest grades ever.
Okay. So, yeah, lo vamos a parar ahí. I think it was going really good. You opened with a strong general idea. You were giving very specific examples, of your experience. Y en el tiempo que quedaba, that was the problem. It felt a little short, ¿no? Como que se quedó un poco ahí la idea. Y había justo el tiempo to add a final conclusion sentence. Con una oración más quedaba perfecto. But yeah, it was a little, the closing idea was it was missing. Pero no sé, ¿cómo te sentiste tú con la respuesta? Did you feel nervous? ¿Sentiste que lograste decir todo lo que querías decir?
Yes, I said everything I was thinking about, but at the end I ran out of ideas, and that's why I ended so early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of, this is the hardest part, getting the time right. Como que medir que sean exactly 45 seconds or 1 minute. That's a matter of practice, really. Como que cada una en su casita, digamos, just talking in front of the mirror, really. Como que hablar frente al espejo, responderse esas preguntitas tú solita mientras estás, I don't know, like doing your laundry or whatever. Ayuda también a practicar eso. So we're going to do this thing again. Lo mismo, ¿no? Espera. You read the question, 15 seconds to armar su respuesta, and 45 seconds to answer. So we're going to read the question. The question is, many people prefer watching music videos on television or the internet rather than listening to the songs on their own. Which way of experiencing music do you think is preferable and why? 15 seconds to write your answers starting now. Okay, who would like to share? O Shin, ¿tienes tu respuesta?
No, I'm not ready yet.
Okay, you didn't see it. Anyone else? ¿Alguien más que tenga su respuesta? Catherine?
Okay.
Sí.
So
Cuando empiecen los 45, and now, ahora sí.
okay, so listening to music is definitely a better way to concentrate more in the different parts of the melody. So I think that that kind of enjoy the music is better, even for concentrate and for um, sorry, I have my set.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, David.
I'm sorry to be
Okay.
late. I just arrived home from.
No problem. We're in the middle of answering a question right now. And sí, Catherine, ¿había alguna otra idea que querías añadir al final?
Yes, I wanted to say that listening to music is a good way to imagine the different instruments that are playing in that time.
Mhm. I like the like you know really respaldaste tu misma idea, ¿no? That it helps you focus on the music. So yeah, it's a good answer. It gives detailed responses or detailed examples of each argument. So I think it's pretty good. And it fit the time. I think it fit pretty well. Como que tal vez quedaron algunos segundos sueltos por ahí, pero en cuanto a al tiempo, igual estaba bien medido el tiempo. What do you think? How did you feel? Did you get nervous or somewhere along the middle? I think you got a little nervous.
Yes, I feel really nervous because in the time that I'm giving my answer, I always put my brain mixed all my ideas.
Yeah, es un poco el estrés de 15 segundos y ahora que respondo. So it's really common for your ideas to get a little mixed there. So something that helps with that is looking for keywords in the question too. Siempre en estas cosas es más una cosa de estrategia. Siempre buscar palabras clave that you can use in your answers. So like you said, listening to songs on their own rather than watching music videos because the experience is da 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 da. So eso podría ser otra forma de sacar palabritas y armar una respuesta en base a eso. Okay, so good answer though. We're gonna see the next one. And for those of you that came in a bit late, I think a few people just came in. We're doing the practices for the first type, the independent type of speaking tasks. That's just a simple statement, a simple question that you have 15 seconds to prepare for and 45 seconds to answer. Your answer has to be 45 seconds long. So again, we're going to do another one of these. The statement is, some parents educate their own children at home. Others insist that their children should be sent to school. Which way of learning do you think is preferable and why? So 15 seconds to prepare your answers, everyone, starting now. Okay, and who would like to share? Danny, do you have your answer? Okay,
Yes.
so starting, you give your answer starting now.
I definitely believe that children should be sent to school, not only because they are able to learn more efficiently, but because they can also learn social skills and soft skills that are developed when they are around with other children. And as a result, we have children that are more prepared to activities that are for the common life.
Okay.
I have too much.
One more closing idea would have una idea más para cerrar.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
ran out of ideas.
Yeah, it was really good. I think you explained it very well, very good vocabulary. So, muy buena respuesta. But yes, es cuestión de eso de medir el tiempo. Eso es un poco la parte difícil. So I really recommend you guys practice that on your own a lot at home. Just talking to yourself in a way. So para practicar el tiempo. But other than that, yes. Muy buena respuesta.
I have a suggestion.
Mhm.
If you still have like 5 seconds more and you have already finished, you can add a closing sentence like, due to all that reason, that's why I believe this choice is the best.
Yeah, exactly. Un poco parafrasear maybe the first idea you gave, to repeat that in the closing idea, ¿no? Como que going for full circle. So es igual. Sí, ayuda. Dar un closing idea en esos segundos. Thanks, David. So, next one. We're gonna do another one of these. The statement is, some believe it is important to learn as many foreign languages as possible. Others believe that speaking 1 or 2 languages fluently is enough. Which do you think is preferable and why? So 15 seconds to prepare. And who would like to answer? ¿Alguien que quiera? David, would you like to answer?
Okay.
Okay, so your 45 seconds start now.
I strongly recommend learning as many foreign languages as possible. I know a man who is my Japanese teacher who speaks around 7 languages. I think learning languages helps the brain for a better development, and that is even better when you're young. On the other hand, learning just 1 or 2 languages makes people too comfortable in their own culture and don't want to learn about other countries. That's why I recommend to learn as many languages as possible.
Excellent. Y justo, just in time. 45 seconds exactly. Excellent response. So yeah, exactly. You gave good examples. It was well structured, good arguments, connectors. Dos clavecitas del éxito que I noticed in your response was it's always better to find different ways to say these ideas. Sometimes caemos en repetir tal cual está la pregunta, ¿no? For example, some people might respond, I think that speaking as many foreign languages as possible is preferable. O sea, repite tal cual está diciendo la pregunta. Pero eso, it doesn't sound very prepared. So it's better to change the words a bit. So it sounds like it's your own original idea, ¿no? Dar tus propias palabras a la opinión. And also using connectors, ¿no? Los conectores realmente fortalecen bastante toda la estructura de lo que están diciendo. So connectors like on the other hand and contrasting opinions, that's always good. So good job. Next one.
Thank you.
And sorry that the internet is a little slow. Sorry guys, con dos programas. There we go. Okay. So same thing again. Almost lost one of these. So ahora sí. Another one. Same idea. We're going to read it, 15 seconds to prepare an answer, 45 seconds to answer. The question is, some believe that a high salary is the most important factor when choosing a job. Others believe that loving what you do is a more significant factor. Which do you think is preferable and why? So 15 seconds to prepare your answer. So think it through. Okay, and who wants to answer? Oshin?
Okay.
Okay, yeah. 45 segundos starting now.
Okay. In my opinion, I think it's more important to feel comfortable and satisfied at work because 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 one feels constantly tired. I think it's more important I don't know, sorry.
Okay. Okay, what do you think? ¿Qué crees que te falló? Did you get nervous or?
No, el tema del vocabulario. O sea, es como que,
Vocabulary.
ujú.
More in, I don't know, like the way you organize your ideas, tal vez los conectores o esas palabras más formales, or the actual contents del tema.
Sí, algunas. Creo que también es el tema de la organización. Organizar como que mis ideas en tan poco tiempo.
Yeah, like I said, hay algunas como que truquitos que lo pueden hacer más fácil. A trick for vocabulary, for example, could be you can look for connectors in Google, like paragraph connectors, conectores de párrafo, and you'll find words like however, nonetheless, on the other hand, and all these words, como que cuando no sabes qué decir, it can servir de introducción para una nueva idea. So it kind of helps y también te da más vocabulario, ¿no? And they sound really, suenan a que la idea está mejor preparada. They make a more solid statement. So those help. Anyone else que tal vez también haya tenido su respuesta and maybe can give a different answer sobre esta misma pregunta?
I can do it.
Okay, so 45 seconds starting now.
Honestly, I think that it's more important to love what you do, because when you like what you're doing, you will never feel like you are working at all and they are paying you to do what you love. For instance, I have this cousin and he's working at as a doctor in a hospital, and he loves helping people, so he never gets tired of doing that, and he feels very happy to see his patients getting well. So that's why I think that loving is more important than money.
Okay. Almost. Yeah, your closing idea igual like 2 seconds off the timer, but overall, yeah, I think it was a pretty solid response. What do you think?
Oh, yes. I think that I tried this time to use the 45 seconds, but yes, I think I used more than that.
Yeah, I think the part where you extended was a little bit more was when you were mentioning your friend, who's a doctor, and maybe you could have given that example in a way that was much more, no, resumir toda esa idea de una forma mucho más concisa, but also mention it was a good example. No, it's a great way to give a fuller response, personal experience. Always talk from your own personal experience. So that was a good answer. Pero
Okay,
sí, al
thank you.
final el tiempito. It's a matter of practicing that to get the hang of it.
Yes.
Mm. Okay, and the last one of these questions. Same thing. Okay, the statement is, do you agree or disagree with the following statements? Why or why not? Use details and examples to support your answer. For learning job skills, workplace training is better than university education. 15 seconds to prepare your answers starting now. Okay, and who would like to answer? ¿Quién quiere responder?
If no one else wants to try, I would like to try again.
Okay, so go ahead. Your 45 seconds start now.
Okay. In my opinion, workplace training is more important than university education, since in a workplace, you learn the activities that you will perform daily in your job. Myself, I graduated from a very good university, but I'm having a rough time trying to find a job because I haven't had previous job experience. And I wish, and I also advise young people to do some small jobs before going to university.
Okay. Yeah, again, overall, really good answer. Like I said, details from personal experience really also kind of sell the idea. And that bit, like, un poco sazonar, I guess, la respuesta with things like questions or recommendations. Like that bit at the end, like I recommend college kids to find small jobs before going to the university. Es una muy buena forma de introducir tus propias ideas, ¿no? Y enriquecer un concepto en tu respuesta. So, really good. Good job. And con eso terminamos these types of questions. There are more, but okay, wait, let's see this. Okay, I don't think you've seen it in detail yet in your theoretical classes, but we're gonna adelantarnos un poco and see the second type of task, the integrated questions for the speaking task. These types of questions have a reading, a short reading, a short listening, and en base a eso tienen que dar su respuesta in speaking. Now, so in the test, you'll be given this instruction. You will now read a short passage and then listen to a conversation on the same topic. You will then be asked a question about them. After you read the question, you will have 30 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to speak. Okay, so un poco más largo el asunto. So you have more time to prepare an answer, but you also have to give a longer answer. Usually for these, what they're going to ask is for you to summarize one of the speaker's opinions. No solamente la conversación van a ser dos personas hablando, and they're going to ask cuál era la opinión de ella y por qué. Y que cuáles son sus motivos. So you have to pay attention to that, and also to the context of what's going on. Know what's the topic of de qué están de acuerdo, de qué no están de acuerdo, cuál es el problema de la conversación. So we're going to go ahead and read the text first. Okay. Okay, so they're gonna give you this instruction and a short text. You're usually gonna have 45 seconds to read the text. Okay, so les da la instrucción. The university is hosting a talk given by a guest speaker. Read the school's announcement about the opportunity. You will have 45 seconds to read the announcement. Begin reading now. Esto es un anuncio de la universidad. So 45 seconds. If you want me to scroll down, me dice nomás cuando quieren que baje. And you can start reading now. Scroll down a bit. Okay. Did everyone finish reading? See. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the conversation. Now we're gonna listen to a conversation about the same thing. So con ese contexto de ese anuncio, de ese evento que va a haber.
Now listen to two students discussing the announcement.
Can you believe that the Secretary of State's speech is being limited to students in the political science and government departments? It's really unfair that they get guaranteed access.
Wait, really? I mean, don't you agree that the Secretary of State's speech is especially important to students in government and political science?
But what about students in history or cultural studies? It's wrong to assume that just because someone studies government, the speech would automatically be more important for them.
I guess so, but can't you still apply to get a seat? So if it is important to you, you can just, show them that it is.
With the essay, that's not exactly ideal. The people who judge the essays will be professors from government and political science. They have their own ideas about what good and bad reasons are. They'll be too prejudiced.
You think?
Oh, totally. I mean, how would they be able to judge an essay by someone like a poet or a computer scientist or a sculptor? They'll probably just dismiss those essays completely.
The female student expresses her opinion about why she disagrees with the university's new policy. State her opinion and explain the reasons she gives for holding that opinion.
Okay, so there you already heard the question. You have to explain what her opinion was and why. So we have 30 seconds to prepare our answer. Okay. And now 1 minute to give the answer. Who would like to share? ¿Quién quisiera responder? Mel. Mel, are you there? Mm, okay, your mic isn't working. Okay, don't worry. So someone else, who would like to answer? Danny, would you like to answer?
I'm not ready to answer.
Okay. ¿Alguien más? Girls, Catherine, ¿tienes respuesta lista?
I'm not sure if I'm going to cover the completement.
Okay, but do you feel like sure enough to give it a try? ¿Quisieras intentarlo?
Okay.
Okay, so 60 seconds starting now.
The female idea or idea is a good one because the students that are going to participate in the speech that the government is going to organize must be include students of many more areas because not only political students are interested in that kind of topics, also anthropologists, economists, and so on can be interested in the speech of big politics they are going to be there. So I think the government should be more. Sorry.
Yeah, the time ran out. Yeah, so la idea general de what she was saying was there, right? She thinks that should be more open to everyone. She thinks everyone should be able to apply to this, to attend this event, este secretario que va a llegar. But I feel a better way to say it maybe would have been to give la introducción general de ella no está de acuerdo o no le gusta este evento. No siempre ir con esa estructura de idea general y luego dar detallitos o motivos. So that was the main idea. And she gives more reasons, da más cosas que respaldan de por qué no le gusta. One of the things that's you can apply. Another thing is, even if you could apply los que van a decidir quién gana la beca, digamos, are political scientists, si no me equivoco, y dice, como ellos van a poder juzgar a un poeta, un historiador. So she gives all these reasons que todos se engloban en no me agrada por esto. So you could do that, ¿no? Idea general, detalle, 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 conclusion. So more or less, you could do that.
Okay. Thank
Any
you.
questions sobre cómo podrían hacer más esto? ¿Les pareció más difícil este que los otros cortitos? What was harder about this one? ¿Qué les cuesta más de este?
I think it's harder because you have to remember like details of what the people said in the conversation.
Yeah, it always helps when you're gonna have a listening or you're gonna have anything that you need to remember. It's better to have a piece of paper during the test and take notes of the important details to be able to look back. So yes, vamos a hacer uno más de estos. I think we have time. Yeah, we have time for one more of these for the integrated ones. So same thing, you're going to read a short passage and then a conversation about the same topic. You will then be asked a question about them. After you read the question, you have 30 seconds to prepare your response and 60 seconds to answer. So again, otro anuncio de la universidad. You're given the instruction. The university is planning to change the menu options in the school cafeteria. Read the announcement about the changes. You will have 45 seconds to read the announcement. Begin reading now. Y también me dicen si quieren que baje el texto.
You scroll down, please.
Yeah, it's not
Oh.
bad. Todo lo que hay. Cortito. Everyone's done reading? Okay. So we're gonna go on to the conversation. So remember the context. On Fridays, they're gonna offer vegetarian hot meals. Okay, so we'll listen to the conversation.
Now listen to two students discussing the announcement.
Can you believe this ridiculous new policy about vegetarian meals every Friday?
What's wrong with it? I mean, I thought you were a vegetarian. Isn't this exactly what you would want?
Yeah, I'm vegetarian, but we told the head of the dining hall that it was unfair that every day of the week, the hot meal seemed to include meat, and students like me were basically forced to have cold dinner all the time.
What's the problem then?
We pay a full meal plan like everybody else does, but we don't get hot food like everybody else does. We wanted a vegetarian option to be included every day of the week on the menu as an alternative for vegetarians. So we can have a proper meal for dinner.
But one meal a week is better than nothing, you know?
Not really. The university thinks that this will appease us, but I still have to eat salad 4 days a week. It's really repetitive.
Yeah, I could see that getting old.
Tell me about it. And have you actually used the salad bar? Half of it is totally inedible. The lettuce is all wilted. The tomatoes are tasteless. It's not exactly fine dining.
The female student expresses her opinion about why she disagrees with the university's new policy. State her opinion and explain the reasons she gives for holding that opinion.
Okay, so ahí también está la pregunta. State her opinion and why she has that opinion. 30 seconds to prepare your answer. Okay, who wants to share their response?
I can do it.
Okay, ay, no te veo. Corina, right?
Yes.
Okay, so your 60 seconds start now.
The university is trying to encourage healthy eating by including a vegetarian hot meal every Friday due to criticisms about the limited options on the menu. The woman think this thing is ridiculous because they offer meat every day and hot meals for everyone every day except for vegetarians. the vegetarians will have to eat a hot meal only on Fridays, and the rest of the week they will eat this cold salad that she said was uneatable. And she thinks that is repetitive, this salad, because you don't have really many options. And that's why she disagrees with this and thinks that the university do that only to get them happy.
Okay. Good, igual justito los 45 segundos on the dot. So how do you feel with your answer?
I felt a little bit nervous. At the end, I was like trying to remember other details she said, but at the same time trying to adjust to the time.
Yeah, no, I think you completed all the ideas she said. You gave all the examples. So en cuanto a contenido, digamos, I think it's a very well-structured response. A little bit, un poco sobre, sometimes we speak in run-on sentences of sorts. No, y suena cuando hablamos, no? So I was doing this, and then she says this, and then she also mentions this, and then ese conector de and then hace que suene como si estuviera escrito, ¿no? Una cosa gigante que no tiene puntos en ningún lugar, sino que solo comas. So it helps to use different connectors y un poco más de pausas en lo que armamos nuestras ideas. So you could say, well, the university is offering vegetarian meals, but only on Friday. For this reason, the student, da, 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 da. According to her, da, 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 da. ¿No? Entonces esos conectores help a lot to pausarlo. Eso. We're gonna leave it there for now. Con este ya acabamos la clase de hoy. So I don't know if you guys had any comments, any questions about the types of questions there are, o sobre la clase, preguntas, comentarios, anything. No. Okay, so con eso, creo que ya acabamos la clase. I'm gonna send you guys a poll, una encuesta, and once you guys fill it in, and once you guys fill in the poll, you can leave the class. So it was nice seeing you guys today. I hope you guys really like this class. I know, why does this always happen? No, because ahí está. Okay, there. Bueno, pueden responder la encuesta y pueden irse ya saliendo. So, bye guys. I hope you have a good evening. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye guys. See you. Yes.